Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel YogeshTechCode. In today's video, we will see how to ingest data with a pipeline in Microsoft Fabric. In this practical, we will use Dataflow Gen2 to ingest data. We will import a CSV file and perform some transformations such as adding a new column. So you will understand how easy it is to add a new column in Dataflow Gen2 while ingesting data. We will create a data destination in Dataflow Gen2 and then we will add this data flow to a pipeline. So when we run this pipeline, the data will be ingested from the source to the target using the pipeline. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the project. So first we need to create a workspace in Microsoft Fabric. A workspace is like a project folder or a container where you store and manage all your Fabric items. So let's create a new workspace called Yogesh Workspace. Yogesh Workspace. Okay. In this workspace, we will first create a lakehouse. But before creating a workspace, we need to specify the capacity of the workspace, that is Fabric trial. Now I have created a new workspace. To create a new lakehouse, go here. We need to click on a new item. Here you can search for the lakehouse. So you will see the lakehouse option is here. Click on the lakehouse. Give a name to the lakehouse. I am giving a name as a LK underscore data. So lakehouse data. Select your location, that is this our workspace name, and then click on the create or to create a new lakehouse. You can name it as per your convenience. While creating the lakehouse, select the workspace in which you want to create it. Okay. You can see that our lakehouse has been created successfully. That is LK underscore data. In Explorer, you can see two sections, tables and files. In the file section, you upload the raw data or raw files, and the table section contains the delta tables. We will see what is meant by delta table in our upcoming sessions. Now our next step is to create a Dataflow Gen2 to ingest data. So here on the home page, you can see the get data option. From this drop down, select new Dataflow Gen2. Name your Dataflow Gen2 as Dataflow 1. I'm keeping the same name here. You can name it as your wish and click on the create button. So the new Dataflow Gen2 will be created. You can see here a Dataflow 1 is creating. See, the Dataflow 1 is created now. Now next, we will import our file by clicking on the import from text CSV file. Here are the options you can see. So import from text CSV file, we will click on this button and then we need to connect the data source. So here the options are link to file and upload file. We have a file that is on a Git server. So we will provide the path or URL to the location of that file. So for that, I have one file that is a sales.csv at this location. See, this link is given in the description. You can check it out. Okay. So we need to create a new connection. Here we need to give the connection name. That we will give a connection name that is, I'll say, connect 1. Connect 1 is my connection name, and then click on the next. So your source will get connected now. The source, that URL we have provided here, this sales.csv file is now connected. So you can see the preview of the file data and just click on a create. So it will create it will connect a source to our Dataflow Gen2. Now we can read this data here through the link, that is the data, the file is stored in a GitHub server. We have connected it into the Dataflow. Now what the next step is, now we need to we have provided all the connection details, right? So you can see the preview of our data here. So let's click on create, that we have created. Now you can see the Power Query window. You can see this Power Query window where the data is displayed in tabular format. On the right side, you can see query settings, applied steps, right? And source and destination. Okay. So as we have already discussed, if you want to add a new column, we can do it directly from here. To add a new column, click on add column. You can see here add column and then click on this button custom column. So here you need to provide a custom column name, right? It will create a new custom column. So provide the column name, data type and formula. So we want to add a new column called month number. So I'm writing here month number. Its data type will be a whole number. And I need to provide a formula to calculate or to count, to fetch out the month number. So for that, I can write it here as date dot, from date I need a month. So month, date dot month, and in bracket I will fetch it from order date. So we have order date column, and from that I want a month number, right? So I'll click here on OK. So now you can see here I have added one more column, that is month number, and from the order date I have fetched the month number here, right? So you can see that the month number column has been added successfully. If you click on the view tab, see, if you click on the view tab, you can see the different views such as data view, schema view or diagram view, right? So click on the diagram view. You can see that the default destination, is Lakehouse. That is already been added, right? To save the data flow, go to the home tab and click on the save and run. Now we will add this data flow to the pipeline. This data flow has been saved now. Now we will create one more pipeline and then add this data flow to the pipeline. So for this, we need to create a data pipeline. To create a new pipeline, go to your workspace. So here is your workspace. In this workspace, and click a new item. So same way that we have created a lakehouse, we need to now create a pipeline. So here in the filter, you search for the pipeline. So you will see the pipeline option. Click on it, give it a name as pipeline in this one. I am keeping the same name here, and then click on a create. You can rename your pipeline later also. Now the pipeline is now being created. See, the pipeline is now created. Now you need to click on the pipeline activity. So you can select the pipeline activity. So now we need to select this data flow activity. So now data flow activity is here on the canvas, and now you need to see here you can name your data flow. So I am keeping the same name, data flow 1. you need to write if you want to write a description, you can write a description here. And in the settings tab, so you need to select a workspace that is already selected, and from here select your data flow. So since data flow 1 was my data flow, so I have selected this. That under the data flow, you need to select the data flow 1 that you created earlier. Now click on a save to save this pipeline. After saving, you need to validate it first. If any error is there, you can see here. So in this case, there is no error. So now I can run this pipeline. So see, the pipeline run, it has started. And you can see here, the pipeline status is queued now. See, the status has been changed now, queued to in progress, and as it will finish successfully, it will show us. Give it some time. It is reading all the data from the source file and then storing it into the Lakehouse table. You can see that the pipeline has run successfully. The status has changed from in progress to succeeded. See, the pipeline status has been changed to succeeded. And even here, you can see this green mark that indicates that the Dataflow 1 activity has completed successfully. Now we need to check what happened when we ran this pipeline. A table should have been created in our Lakehouse. So let's verify that. Go to the Lakehouse. Here is your Lakehouse. Go to this Lakehouse and in a table section, just need to do a refresh once. So see, we have refreshed and we got this sales table. So our pipeline read the data from that sales.csv and then created a sales delta table in our Lakehouse. So what have we done? We read a CSV file that was stored on a GitHub server. We accessed the file using Dataflow Gen2, performed a small transformation by adding a new column, and then stored the transformed data into the delta table in our Lakehouse. If you click here and switch to file view, see, you can see the Parquet files that were created in your Lakehouse. To return to the table view, simply switch back to the table view. So in this video, we created a Lakehouse, imported a CSV file from GitHub, performed a transformation by adding a new column, configured a destination, and finally orchestrated the entire process using a data pipeline. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel YogeshTechCode for more Microsoft Fabric, Power BI, data engineering, and DP700 content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.